Good day class! Ang topic po natin ngayong araw ay ang tinatawag nating rational functions. Specifically, ang pag-aaralan po natin ay representing real-life situations using rational function. So dito, alamin natin ano ba ibig sabihin ng rational function at paano ba i-translate yung mga nangyayari sa atin using rational functions. So, review muna tayo ano ibig sabihin ng polynomial o ano ang polynomial. So, a polynomial function P, yun yung pangalan niya, of degree n, yung say degree, ito po yung kanyang highest exponent, is a function that can be written in the form. So, paano ba sinusulat ang polynomial? So, P of x is equal to an, x raised to n plus an minus 1, x raised to n minus 1 in decreasing order ng exponent. Sinin niyo po n, tapos minus 1, minus 2, and wala na, or 1 na lang ito, tapos constant. Wherein daw, ang sabi po dito, yung mga a ay mga real numbers. So ano ulit ba yung mga real numbers? Ito po yung mga whole numbers, integers, decimals, and fractions. So basta lahat ng numbers na alam nyo. Wherein, itong an should not be equal to 0. Ang tawag po dun sa an ay leading coefficient. Pag pinagsama mo si an tsaka si x to the n, ang tawag naman po doon ay term. Kasi nga po, lahat sila, ang tawag ay mga terms. First term, second term, third term, and so on and so forth. Ang tawag naman doon sa walang variable ay constant. Okay? So, these are your examples of polynomials. Meron tayo magkakaiba ng variable, pero tawag pa rin sa kanila ay polynomials. So, again, meron tayong first term, second term, and then third term. So, same with letter B, parehas lang sila. Pare-parehas ng exponents, pero magkakaiba yung variable. Wala akong problema dyan. Pero I'll be taking note this one, the example M. Ito yung general form ng isang polynomial. Pansinin niyo po, polynomial with degree 4, descending yung kanyang exponents, ibig sabihin, pababa yung kanyang bilang. So 4, 3, 2, 1, and then constant. Ang ating leading coefficient ay 1, katago lang siya dyan. Ang ating constant ay negative 2. May ilang terms ang meron tayo? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, yun po ang ibig sabihin ng polynomial. So, subukan natin itong unang example. So, the local barangay received a budget of 100,000 pesos to provide medical checkups for the children in your barangay. So, the amount is to be allotted equally among all the children in the barangay. So, ano po ang gagawin natin? Write an equation representing the relationship of the allotted amount per child versus the total number of children. After that, magkano yung ia-allot natin kung meron tayong 10 children, 20, 50, 100, 200, 300, 500, and 1,000. So, ang tip ko lang sa inyo, when you answer or when you translate a word problem or statement sa isang mathematical equation or expression, so put yourself dun sa scenario. Halimbawa po ito. Sabihin natin, isipin mo na ikaw si barangay chairman. Tapos meron kang budget na 100,000. At gusto mo itong ipamahagi sa mga bata for their medical check-up para wala na silang babayaran. Pupunta na sila ng center. Kaya lang, sabi din na dapat daw pare-parehas yung makukuha nilang pera. Hindi pwedeng yung isa mas malaki kaysa dun sa isa. So, paano natin makukompute kung magkano yung dapat na makuha ng bawat bata sa iyong barangay? Kung meron ka lang 100,000 pesos. Siguro ang iniisip nyo, paano kung makukompute yun kung hindi ko naman alam kung ilan yung aking pagbibigyan? So, dyan ngayon papasok yung tinatawag nating trial and error. So, kung 10 lang yung bata sa barangay mo, tingnan magkano sila. Kung 20 children, ayun, tingnan magkano yung makukuha nila. Same with 50, 100, 200, 300, 500, and 1,000. And by that, try to think, paano mo na-compute yun? Ano yung ginamit mong formula? Sige po, pag-isipan natin. You have 5 seconds. Okay. So, the formula is 100,000 over X. Kasi nga, your budget, 100,000, i-divide mo kung ilan man yung bata na meron ka sa iyong barangay. Para pare-pareha sila ng makukuha. Now, kung ito ay na-gets ninyo, puro tayo dito, magkano yung makukuha na kung meron ka lang 10 children sa barangay mo? Meron silang tika 10,000. Kung 20, we have 5,000, 2,000 sa 50 children, tiga 1,000 kung meron kang 100 children sa barangay mo, 500, 333.33, 200, and 100 kung meron kang 1,000 children sa barangay mo. So, another example. A philanthropist wants to supplement the budget allotted for each child by providing an additional 750 pesos for each child in the barangay. So, balik tayo doon kanina. Sabi nga po, kung meron ka 100,000, dinistribute mo sa bawat bata sa barangay, nako-compute mo kung magkano. Ngayon, merong isang mayamang tao, gusto niyang dagdagan yung budget allotted sa bawat bata. So, paano niya raw dadagdagan? Kasi magpo-provide daw siya ng additional 750 sa bawat bata sa iyong barangay. So, additional 750 pesos yung makukuha ng bawat bata sa iyong barangay. So, if g of x represents this new amount allotted for each child, construct a function representing this relationship at magkano na yung matatanggap nila. Again, kung meron kang 10, 20, 50, 100, 200, 300, 500, and 1,000 children sa barangay mo. So, kung nagets nyo yung kanina, ngayon naman po, additional 750 sa bawat bata. So, again, you have 5 seconds to think kung ano yung magiging ating bagong function. Okay. And the function is 100,000 over x plus 750. So, bakit ganito, sir? Hindi 100,750 over x. Ang sabi ko po kasi daw is each child. So, hahatiin mo muna yung 100,000 kung ilan yung bata mo sa barangay. Okay? Kung magkano man yung makuha nila plus 750. Kung magkano man yung makuha nila each child, kung magkano man makuha ng each child plus 750. Yun po ang reason bakit ito yung na-isulat. So, kung ito yung tamang formula or function, magkano yung makukuha ng bawat children? So, that's 10,750, 5 to 750, 1,750, 1 to 50, 1,083 and 33 cents, 950 and 850. Okay? So, what is the definition of a rational function? So, a rational function is a function of the form f of x is equal to p of x over q of x, where p of x and q of x are polynomial functions. So, dapat daw yung numerator, p of x, polynomial, q of x is another polynomial, and q of x, or the denominator, is not the zero function, or hindi daw siya dapat mag-zero. Bawal daw po mag-zero yung ating denominator. So, the domain of f of x is all values of x, where q of x is not equal to 0. So, when we say domain, lahat ng pwede nating i-plug, maliban lamang na hindi dapat mag-zero yung ating q of x. So example, suppose that C of t is equal to 5t over t squared plus 1 in milligram over milliliter. Represents the concentration of a drug in a patient's bloodstream, t hours. So t, our variable, independent variable, is the time after the drug was administered. Construct a table of values for C of t for t equals 1 to 510. Found your answer, so there are 3 decimal places. Use the table to sketch a graph to interpret the result. So given na yung ating rational function, so ano yung magiging value niya kung gagamitin natin si 1, 2, 5 at 10 sa ating mga variable. So ang idea nito is gaano pa ka-effective ang gamot in certain number of hours. Diba po? Sa isang or after 1 hour na nagtake ka ng medicine, may effect pa ba siya? Gaano kalakas? Sa 2 hours, gaano pa siya ka-effective? 5 hours and 10 hours. So again, this is your table of values. So sabi po, let t equals 1, 2, 5, and 10. So kapag sinubstitute mo raw yung 1 dito sa ating function, ang makukuha mong sagot is 2.5. Kapag 2 is 2. Kapag 5 is 0.962. Kapag 10 yung sinubstitute mo dito, and then you solve it, that is 0.495. And kapag rinap po siya, again, ganito po ang itsura, where translate t as your x-axis, c of t as your y-axis. So, anong interpretation? Habang tumatagal daw po yung oras, pahina ng pahina yung concentration ng gamot sa bloodstream ng pasyente. So, next example. So, 10 goats were set loose in an island and their population growth can be approximated by the function p of t is equal to the floor function 60 times t plus 1 over t plus 6, where p represents the population, ganun na sila karami, in year t. So t naman po is years, in how many years since they were set loose. Yung symbol na bracket is denotes the greatest integer function. Ano po ibig sabihin? So if you get a decimal, i-cross out mo lang si decimal and you just need to write the whole number. Halimbawa po, you get 25.09. So disregard 09, just write 25 as your answer. And again, if you have 35.12, discard the 0.12, your answer is 35. So, A, how many goats will be there after 5 years? What is the maximum goat population that the island can support? So, hindi naman syempre paramihan ng parami. Meron na certain number kung gaano karami yung goats na pwedeng i-support mo island. You have 5 seconds again to answer this. Okay. So, ilang goats na kaya after 5 years? So, simply substitute 5 dun sa ating mga variable. So, if you substitute it and you solve this one, this will become 32.72. Since siya ay floor function or greatest integer function, disregard mo yung 72, your answer is 32 na lang. Next, what is the maximum goat population? So, ano raw yung pinakamaraming populasyon ng goat dun sa island na yun? So, paano yun? So, try to put a large number dun sa variable. Tapos, tingnan mo yung trend kung saan siya, anong number siya papunta. Subukan mo na 100, 1,000, 1 million. So, anong number lang pa-approaching yung function. And the maximum population is 59 goats. Kasi kahit anong laki ng value ng t na ilagay mo dyan, it will just simply approach 59.